Good morning, boys. What's up? Today we will be going through one of my favorite books, to be fairly honest. I written this as favorite quotes from video games, real life, influencers, or people that have come before us. And I've written down things that I feel like is very important to speak about sometimes. It's about sizing up a situation that is bloody impossible and saying, yeah, alright, I'll have a go. Bruce the Chopper. This is from one of my favorite video games of all time called Middle-earth: Shadow of War. It's basically one of the Lord of the Rings video games on PlayStation. Bruce the Chopper is basically an Ulog, and Ulog is basically a fictional character, a troll or whatever you want to call it, an orc. It's about sizing up a situation that is bloody impossible and saying, yeah, alright, I'll have a go. What that translates into is that when you're faced with obstacles, challenges, or in general something that sometimes you never had real experience with, just take your best bloody shot and go for it, to be fairly honest. A swing and a miss, at least you tried, is what I'm trying to say. What good would it come to rage at reality? Don't see any sense in it. V comes from my other favorite video games of all time, Cyberpunk 2077. The main character, V, or Vincent, there's many choices in the video game itself, but one of the sentences that really stuck out for me was, what good would it do to rage at reality? Don't see any sense in it. Coming from a person that can relate to a lot of anger and frustration throughout their life, there are moments where, honestly, it's better to just let it pass. Customer at work, best friend left you, your girlfriend just lost interest in you. What good would it do to rage at it? I mean, of course, if your girlfriend left you, you lost someone, or you just grow apart from your best friend, raging at that in reality, just like you rage at video games, it's like, damn, fuck this game. It's not really worth it, to be fairly honest. It depends on what it is, to be fairly honest with you. If your girlfriend just left you, like you left a beautiful marriage of 10 years, I would understand why you went outside and you just compared to the guy that sits in his basement of his mom's place, just like, I just lost another round of Call of Duty. Oh, fuck. Huge difference. There are times where being realistic is much more important than letting your feelings manifest and take control over you. Here's one of my favorites. The more attention you give something, the more you energize it. Oh, one of my favorite examples, to be fairly honest with you. Negative thoughts and positive thoughts. I've done this many times. If I'm thinking positive about the situation, and also at the same time being realistic that, you know what, I'm gonna give this my best shot, but at the same time, I'm gonna fucking go all the way with this. Example, the gym, right? I haven't hit a PR in ages. You know, fuck it, let's do that today. Let's go all the way in with a certain exercise. What's it called? Shit. Seated leg extensions. Haven't done it in ages. Sit down, put on 50 kilos, then 60, and then 70. And you know, fuck it, let's go 80, boys. And just, I energized myself by saying, yeah, 80 kg was nothing. Okay, let's do 90. And then I fell at 100. But since I've energized myself so much, it's just, you know what? I failed at 100. I know my limit. Yes, I still succeeded. Compared to a negative thought, that if I started it with seated leg extensions, 70 kilos. Okay, now we can do 80. Do 80. And we do 90. Oh yeah, I'm kind of feeling it, but it's not 100. Let's do 100. Can't even lift it. Can't even move an inch. Fuck. would be useless, honestly. If I energize the negative thought process, the outcome will become negative. But if I energize the positive, it will become a positive outcome. But if at the same time I'm realistic about things and I energize the realistic thought process, like, okay, I haven't studied for a test. You know what? I got no expectations. Most likely going to fail. I haven't earned it. Realistic. Let's see. Do not heal others until you have healed yourself first. That's one of my quotes. You need to heal your mind. You need to heal your body, and you need to find who you are before you start to heal other people. And you might be thinking, what in the world is this dude babbling about? What I mean is, there's a lot of issues with every single human being. And every single human being has something they can fix. I'll give an example. On the wall behind me, you can see a lot of red dots and a lot of green dots. That is 4 different goals I have put down a deadline for March. I'll give an example. Energy drinks, I'm supposed to not be drinking. I drank an energy drink. I put a red line. I haven't made a YouTube video. I'll put a red dot. I haven't exercised today. I'll put a red dot. I haven't stretched out today. I'll put a red dot. But that's more like a log tracker for me. And to be fairly honest, I'm grateful that I made it. I'm healing myself from energy drinks in order for my anxiety or my stress levels, in order for my body to become a more healthier way compared to drinking all these chemicals that I don't even know what is. And when I've healed myself from that, I can go around and start helping others, maybe quit a bad habit that I've already quit myself, just to give an example. And let's see, what more do we have? Stop trying to fit in everywhere. Be yourself. I spoke about this earlier in a YouTube video about example. Imagine yourself as a plate, right? And then you open the drawer where there's knives and forks and spoons. And you try to put the plate in there. It just doesn't fit in because it's too big. So you smash the plate in order to fit the pieces in. But now you're stuck with a broken plate in a place that it didn't belong. You broke yourself in order to fit into a place that you never belonged in the first place. So now what you have to do is heal yourself slowly and slowly, bit by bit, by gluing these pieces back together. Stop trying to fit in every single situation. I'll give an example. The drinking community. Some people go out every single Friday and Saturday and go partying. I never fit into that sort of community because that's not my type of people. That's not the type of energy that I like. Staying up until 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning with a hangover, wasted money on alcohol that literally is poisoning my own body, and there's more negatives than there are positives, then it's not worth it. Speaking of which, if there's more negatives than positives in the action you're about to do, it's most likely not worth it. Let's bring the best example we know in today's society. Porn. Watching these sort of videos on the internet is just, to be fairly honest, a waste of time. You're wasting your potential by watching other people doing it while you're watching. They're in the corner with a literally damp and dark room and you're shallow breathing and you're training yourself to be restricted of who you really are. There's so many negatives to porn. There's a very, very few positives. Like, cool, you can learn a new position, or cool, you can do something else. Like, just spice something up. But pretty much more than that, there's nothing to it. The negatives are so vast that you literally are just stepping down of being a man in general. You're becoming a boy. Let's see, what else do we got before we end the video? Growth often feels like loss because comfort must die first. That's a hard one to translate. Basically, to shorten it down for you to understand, is in order for me to even explain it, is you must kill your comfort zone before it kills you. I'll give you an example. I used to be a video gamer full time. Every single day, I would come home from school or work. I would sit down and grab the controller and play until my stomach was howling, feed me. I grew comfortable with this sort of lifestyle. School, work, video games, repeat. I was stuck in this virtual reality literally because I was playing a fictional character and spending time leveling that up instead of leveling myself up by understanding that, if I want to become successful, I can't sit here all day playing video games. I got stuff to do. I got bills to pay. I'm living in an apartment that, oh shit, if I decided to, you know what? I'm gonna go back to what I used to be. I'll lose everything I built by going back to playing video games full time. I literally mean it, because if I go back to being the person I used to be, I'll lose gym friends because I'm not showing up to the gym anymore. I'll lose touch with my boss and workplace because I'm not showing up to work. I will lose business because I'm not focusing on that anymore. Because I'm just dedicating my time to just, fictional world that doesn't make shit sense. Let's waste the time on that. Yeah. I had to kill my comfort zone in order to grow. And before we go, there's one last quote. And it's the quote that I say at the end of every single video. It is you versus you. Fuck everyone else but seek guidance when you need it. On a daily basis, it is only you versus you, because the only person you can control at the end of the day is yourself. Look at this. What made me move my hand? My brain sending a signal to my nervous system telling me to close and open my hand. But that was me. Not because Jack over there said, hey bro, open your fist and close it again. I choose because it's my body, my choice, my brain. The shit that I want to do is in my hands. Fuck everyone else. Okay. There's a person out there that don't like me for who I am. Fucking, why would I waste time on thinking about this person and going around thinking, oh, you don't like me? Why the fuck would I even give 2 seconds of a shit of a thought about this person? That person doesn't like me for me being me. Okay, fair enough. Fuck off. Go bug someone else. But seek guidance when you need it. For example, there's areas in our life that we need knowledge. I'm struggling with the problem I'm facing. My mom has experience in this sort of field I'm seeking knowledge in. I'll just go and ask her then. I mean, shit's more mind-boggling this how fucking easy it is at times. That's it. It is you versus you. Fuck everyone else, but seek guidance when you need. Take care, boys.